Hello everyone. This is John Crate. We're back in Rogue Trader.
Follow my lead!
Okay, so back. Here's where we left off. We're going into the streets to try and get to the governor. With our new friend, Pascal. Let's see what we can do with that, huh? Reach the upper way, find out what's going on. Thanks. That's helpful. Also, I remember that they mentioned that there's essentially a crazed man on the streets out here. Former guardsman who's good at
None shall stand in my way.
Okay. Lordship, Private Camille Regius, ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting with the governor. I regret to say that the convoy sent to meet you was ambushed and took critical losses in heavy fighting against the rebels. In other words, I'm the only survivor. However, the rebel force was destroyed as well. We can set out for the command center. Let's see. The success to failure ratio of combat objectives completion for this world's military speaks to its subpar efficiency. I will advise the local ruler to seek my fraternity's aid in upgrading their troops to servitor maniples. Let's see. Ooh, your uniform looks odd on you, soldier, as if it belongs to someone else. Apologies, your lordship. It's a new uniform. The guards are in a difficult situation right now, so we often get issued whatever's left, and it isn't always the right size. How did you make it out alive if your entire convoy perished? The Emperor protected me. I didn't run, your lordship, if that's what you're thinking. I was by my commander's side until the very end. I shot the last rebel from the gang that attacked us, but alas, the captain succumbed to his wounds and the others had already died. The Emperor rest their souls. What can you tell me about the insurgency? The ungrateful rabble rose in rebellion against the planet's lawful governor and his lordship, Caligos Winterscale, our ruler by the will of the Emperor. They are all heretics deserving of the most terrible death. Order will be restored. The guilty will be punished. Let's go. Yes, your lordship. We'll have to take this avenue. It leads from the starport right to the command center. It's a short walk.
A new challenge for me.
Oops. So they're trying to imply that there's something off about him.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
This explorer
Pascal?
is blessed with
Thank you.
multifunctionality.
The goods that I'm missing here. Yes, there is. The sapper shovel. Interesting. +2 additional damage for each enemy adjacent to the wielder. The enemy by this weapon cannot make attacks of opportunity from. That is interesting. I'll gladly take that.
It's about time.
That was apparently a quest.
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Okay, so yeah, that I couldn't get away fast enough. Please follow me. Okay. So he is the traitor.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Ambushed,
I'll
so.
level you.
So what are we looking at here? Okay, so there's one there. Firestarter rebel. Okay, so there's a decent amount here. Even some down here coming up. Anybody else I should be aware of? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, anyway. Where are we? Adira, Cabela
Will do.
needs dodging because she's frail. Let's put this up here.
Anything else?
Okay, she can't move anymore. Oh no, she can. Let's at least get her up against a wall.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Okay, Cabela. Okay, he's up with.
I am your blade and shield. I shall not fettling. Brings me no pleasure. Trust me. As honor ordained,
Oh, it didn't quite take him out.
as the tenets demand.
There we go.
Scared yet?
Dodge.
Let's make it quick.
So yeah, so Cabela's kind of awesome. She just kind of jumped in and took out 3 people.
Heavy is
Move
the
up,
tread of
Pascal.
his faithful. The scriptural prognosis is favorably. Omnissiah condemns you.
Yeah, shotgun blast to the fucking head. Okay, they're pretty much, they don't need to be analyzed because they're pretty much one hit anyway.
Running binary
You have a
code.
few more hit points, so we'll analyze you.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Okay, we'd only hit him. Is there any way we can go after more than one?
Faith without deeds is worthless. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Optimal.
That's enough. Thank you.
Flesh is weak, yet I knows no pain.
Come over here.
Not a problem for me. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
my momentum.
Abelard is burning.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Move up, I guess.
Indeed.
Cover me!
Okay, let's put this on Abelard. Kill him. End turn.
Death comes in silence. The shadows reveal their secrets. I would that I could. Come, the other side
Come down.
awaits.
There's no point in really going up anymore. Yeah, that's right, it's a flamer. So he doesn't really have much of a...
My vow is observed.
I'm sorry, it's a shotgun. No, we want to disarm the trap here. Can't move there.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
Not my specialty.
Too far away.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Will do.
Cabela's not gonna make that. We gotta disarm the mine.
Never doubt me.
There we go.
I'll do it.
Okay, advance forward.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Follow my lead.
Oh, that's not ideal. Oh. Okay, you're done.
I bring mercy and retribution.
No more casting for you. You're done.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
rejoice in battle! Doubt
Get him.
is for the weak.
I shall not fear. Suits my purposes. Already done. You didn't stand a
There
chance.
you go. Dira, just skip.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. I shall not fail. Killing brings
There we
me no pleasure.
The victory means nothing. Aurora will come for you, and even if she doesn't, no one will escape the final dawn. I'm reading data catalog. The characteristic tendency of the planetary defense forces of Rykad Minoris to run into ambushes is not a consequence of chance or negligence. It can only be explained as some twisted variation of combat tactics. This phenomena is depressing. So, you are the traitor. You led the convoy into an ambush, didn't you? No. Your entire convoy is gone. I took that whining pup Camille's uniform. 6 months with the governor's underlings taught me their ways. I had no trouble posing as one of them. I had to make sure you scum didn't decide to turn around and fly home instead of walking straight into the ambush. Don't let it go to your head that you took us down. My comrades are many, and they are coming for you. And if they are not, anyway, you'll see for yourself. So, what is this about? Aurora is the hidden truth. Lots of things updated. Aurora is the hidden truth. No one is worthy of seeing her face, but those who are loyal to her will stand by her side at the hour of the final dawn that will consume all. They will, but not you. You are an enemy of Aurora, and so you will be vanquished. Okay, die. Do not fear death. Take my soul, Aurora. Their rifle just point-blank range. Jesus Christ.
The dead know nothing.
I'm always ready. I won't tolerate weakness.
Okay, let's see what we got out of these guys. Another hand flamer. Armored body gloves. Send someone over there. How about you? Scrappy auto pistol, no.
We should deal with this.
Yes, we should.
Duty prevails.
Come on, climb in. Okay.
A disorganized rabble should not be capable of bringing down a world like Rykad Minoris. Is the governor exerting every effort to restore order here? I am not convinced.
If the governor is sincere in his faith and service to the Emperor, then I am confident that he is doing everything within his power.
What is this? Interesting. This might be better. The range isn't as long, though. For one more damage, it's not... No, it's not worth it. We'll hold on to it.
None shall stand in my way.
should only really need one, so throw the rest to, wish I could just set this to stay on. Can't go any further this way.
Victory awaits! Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Your emperor won't save you!
You got a decent amount of guys down here. But they're all 1 or 2 hits. So at least there's that. Abelard, we want you to get...
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Argenta. Bella. No. Pascal has the shotgun, so actually him... He doesn't act for a while. Dira needs to get down here so that she can start hitting people with her spells.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, no line of sight? Okay, well...
Anything else?
there you go.
Be gone!
There, 1 down. This isn't a very good... Don't seem to have line of sight to, like, anyone. Oh, I've got good line of sight. Never mind.
All too easy.
Perfect spot. I'll call it a perfect spot.
Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't... Nothing of value has
There
been
you
lost.
go.
I will endure.
0% chance of hitting the one behind, but this one has a 38%
I'll
chance.
do it.
So yeah, that'll do.
As the Emperor commands, I
As I'll
act.
reload since she's just gonna sit there anyway. Okay, Cabela. Holy Jesus, Cabela. You are gonna move. There's like 2 guys over there.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Okay, Cabela, you're gonna go there. You're going to take out the cultist. You're going to
I cannot serve you in this way.
do this.
Come, the other side awaits. Death is a blessing. Trust me.
Jesus Christ.
As honor ordains.
Not quite. Jesus, she took everything out. Gosh, that's, there you go.
I am your doom.
Momentum.
Well, Abelard, you're kind of in combat with this guy now, so you might as well
It will be done.
sworn enemy on him, huh?
At your beck and call.
Pascal, why don't you go this way?
Explorers know one route. Forward. Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Okay, got a slight hit on him.
Just a minor setback.
But of course,
Help Abelard.
anything else? On it.
I don't have time for this.
She's gonna finish him off, so that's not a problem.
Guided by faith. I'll do it.
Trust me. Come, the other side awaits.
I've suffered worse.
Oh, we gotta get rid of the burning.
Victory is reduced to dust.
Pascal, get up there, please. guess I was gonna say target him, please.
The Messiah knows of insignificant value. I'm listening.
Where is my
Data meditation.
I'm ready.
Your Senator.
I'm always ready. Follow my lead.
What all do we have here? More hand flamers, chainmail. I don't think we need that many hand flamers. Let's put some of those away. 'Cause I got a few now. We should be good with hand flamers. Mesh vest. Needs to be heretical.
Nothing escapes my sight.
What did we discover this time?
I won't tolerate weakness.
The Emperor favors me today.
Let's see. Let's, before we go down, let's finish looting, I guess.
Take a knee and bow before
Oh,
me.
there's
Are
more.
you ready to die?
Oh, down would have brought us over there. There's people up that we gotta climb up now. Maybe. Well, you get there. Maybe you can target some of these guys. Avalard. Dira. Adira. That is a ladder right there. So we're gonna put Cabela up on the ladder. At least that's where she's gonna try to go. Okay, Argenta.
As the Emperor comes dedicated.
Clear out the rebel, please.
Doubt is for the weak.
Out of my way.
Oh, there's some that are gonna come down from over there, too. Warning. on
Anything
Cabela.
else?
No, can't turn. Can't turn you. Gee, whatever. End her
Let's
turn.
get
That's
to
fine.
it.
Let's get to it. I'm here, maggot. Time to slaughter someone.
Is it? What do I even have line of sight to? I do have line of sight to some of these guys. To you. But Cabela's gonna try and get up there, so... And he has a chance to just... to just tear through everybody.
I'll pass. Already done.
Okay, let's give it a shot then.
Not my specialty.
Oh, I don't have line of sight. Ah.
All too
Fine,
easy.
give it a
You
shot.
don't stand a chance.
Here we go.
He's got a shot.
A tactically sound approach.
Is it? Because...
I will do my...
Show me what you've got.
Okay, Cabela can climb.
I am your
gonna
blade
send her up.
and shield. No. As honor
Oh,
ordered.
kill him.
The shadows will see it done.
There, move there. Could send Pascal that way. Let's do that.
Let's get to it.
That is not the Emperor's will. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, not quite.
I'll do it.
What this?
Faith without deed.
There you go.
Let's
Get rid
make
of
it quick.
Let's get to it.
Nothing. High momentum.
Dira, let's get back. Need you to put this on Abelard, of course.
Hold on.
He doesn't have it yet.
Scared yet? Let's get to it.
Who do I have line of sight to? Okay, we can start picking these guys off now.
Not a problem. Something of value has been lost.
I'm here, maggots.
Elmo.
Abelard. Move here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. An exemplary strike. I took care of this one.
There you go.
Indeed.
Is he the only one? Oh, there are two up here.
Death comes in silence.
But you're done.
As honor ordains. I shall not fail by the web. Death is a blessing. Come, the other side awaits.
There's no other way down. She can start making her way down.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Where even is the marker here? Escal?
Advancing.
Be up there. Just to make sure.
Request.
Not much left to him.
it.
I think Abelard and Cabela are gonna be going that way. So Argenta.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I don't like those odds.
As the Emperor commands.
Yeah, just do that. She's gonna be
Will
right
do.
in the way of enemy fire, so. She might as well join.
There is movement in the Empyrean. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Okay, you can take out that one at the least, so.
Nothing I can't do.
And...
Already done. You didn't stand a chance.
Oh, he didn't really.
Tried and
Charge.
tested tactics are the best ones.
Bella, get down here.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. As honor ordained.
Let's go, let's go. I don't think your sneak around was very...
There is only death, yours or mine.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Sarum.
I better myself through my service. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
That was useful. Looks like there's... Okay, so there's this rebel trooper up here. What's left?
What is this foreboding?
Oh,
Time
okay. And
to
you're
slaughter someone.
They have this one under control. Yeah, let's just skip.
Follow my lead. This
Avalar,
ocular
go.
implant was a worthwhile investment.
Oh, she can only move here.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Let's get to it.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Abelard, go.
It will be done. One fewer target. What advice do you seek?
A new challenge for me?
Duty prevails.
We are the spearhead of the
They
Empire.
say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Okay. Nice. You to say so. So there's stuff upstairs. Get up there. There has to be goods up there. There just has to be.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Bolter. A sturdy shotgun. Requires Iconoclast. 8% armor. Also 2 fellowship. Another sniper rifle. Sniper gloves. I don't know that we're going to need another sniper rifle, but we'll hold on to it just in case.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
However, against logic, this one gets armor. And he can wear it, so we'll do that. And the sniper gloves, yes. She's in the thick of things, so we'll give her that. We'll also give her the emergency injector.
Victory awaits.
No, no, no. God damn it. Down. Just get down. Get down. Thank you. Oh God, selecting things in this game is shit. It's so shit.
We need to investigate. None shall stand in my way.
To the western side. Well, we're not done here. Destroy. Let's see. Tech use. Oh yeah, demolition. We lost a melta charge, but we gained experience.
Follow my lead. I did fine.
Ooh, that leveled us up.
My
Scout,
success
can you
is
open it?
irrefutable certainty.
We shall prevail.
Ugh, okay, let's do this. What do we need here? Choose a special ability. Dismantling attack. Until the operative's next turn, the target cannot move. And their MP is reduced by 3. Dismantling attack also cripples them. I like that one. Now we're gonna go with the crippling one. Feel like that's gonna be great against bosses. I guess logic. Daring breach. Let's see. Plus 10 movement points. Plus 4 MP for each kill. You may use their MP after attack. I'll do this one. Warplower. I suppose. Camilla, what do you get? Death Waltz. It's a boss killer. I've got a lot of operatives on the team. 1 second. So they're all getting the same shit. Okay, he can use logic.
It's about time.
Pick the lock. Oh, it's down there. Okay, we're going down. Shut off the steam. Please. Goods.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I'll pick. I gotta go to the bathroom and get something to drink real quick, and then we'll pick the lock. So I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, let's pick the lock.
The machine god grants the insight.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Let's save real quick. Quick save. Oh, collect, sure. I missed some stuff. Ooh, one of these. Okay. So, on his journey across the world, caught in the throes of heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretic's gathering place for performing their grim and profane acts. A large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation, all staring into the center of the room. No one moved, only the murmur of hushed voices echoed against the metal walls. Lord Captain ran a cursory glance over the room, assessing the situation. The rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in the shabby clothes of abject rabble, spoke in coarse voices, and had repulsive faces, but what caught the Lord Captain's attention was the look of a strange, almost sinister anticipation in their eyes. There was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers, only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks. As they stood in the frozen circle, their gazes turned towards the hulking structure in the center of the room. Bulky power transformers, cogitators, crates, and voxcasters took up most of the space. Against their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly. An enormous lens mounted on a stand. It caught the thin sunbeams that made their way through slits in the ceiling and crossed the half-lit room. So yeah, we've seen one of these before. Let's try awareness, because it's 100%. The Lord Captain peered into the darkness enveloping the room. Though barely visible behind the closed ranks of the insurgents, the rusted barrels with evidently flammable contents had not escaped the Lord Captain's keen eye. One good shot at those barrels would decimate the number of heretics on Rykad Minoris. The Lord Captain patiently observed what happened next. As if commanded by a grim unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once and, in a single movement, parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. Must be humid. The heretics' gazes were turned towards a metal structure with a lens on the top of it, standing tall in the middle of a circle of melting candles, piles of books, and unholy symbols drawn on the floor. The structure flashed as a single sun ray illuminated it. Ooh. The sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, he entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before many rebels' hands gripped the fallen man's shoulders and hair. Remember, comrade, the last sunray you behold will be yours only, shared with no one else. Your own final dawn, bellowed a lone heretic's voice amid the silent crowd. By the doing of someone's hands, the lens had turned, and its focused ray feasted on the prisoner's eyes. The blinded man's harrowing scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the rite, the rebels had not yet noticed the stranger in their midst. The Lord Captain braced himself and... blew up the warp barrels. We can target the lens later.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
The masters demand your death!
Yeah, the unholy lens should be in line of sight, so he's gonna maybe not hide behind a barrel. He's fine there for now. Abelard? Yeah, being back there does us no good. that can be blown up. Adira. Cabela. Or should we send Cabela on a mission that way? No, let's send her this way. Pascal. Might as well also be here. Okay, I guess that's as good as we're gonna get.
Such is the will of chaos.
Death to the
Here, Argenta has line of sight. Let's clear out.
I'll do it.
You're... Oops, well,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Crush the feeble.
is the reward.
Cabela. Pascal, you can deal with that.
I am your blade and shield. Trust me. Let your soul be purged. The shadows will see it.
There we go.
I bring mercy in retribution.
My ears are ringing.
I serve ruinous power. I bring ruin.
Death to non-believers.
Okay,
All too
perfect
easy.
spot, because it kind of is. So many targets. Can't get him with that. Is there anyone that's like more hit points? Line of sight there. Guess we'll just...
Suits my purposes.
Okay, now go after the lens, please.
Not a problem for me.
Lens is gone. Nice. Oh, that shouldn't have to do that. Yeah.
Your Messiah condemns you.
You might have line of sight to somebody interesting.
Cogitation failed.
Nope. You, though. Adira.
Anything else? They who discern the future own the battlefield. Be
Uh,
gone.
nice. Very useful.
Ah!
Abelard. Need you to get close
My
to the
place
big
is at
boy.
the fore.
Sworn enemy,
Victory is imminent.
a leader.
I will do my duty.
Thinking Adira has those guys covered. We can take a pot shot at him, I guess. No.
I'll do it. I refuse.
Oh, not quite. Okay. Oop, not gonna quite make it there. Or there.
As the
Bella.
tenets demand. Death is a blessing.
Oh, we gotta wait now. Yeah, we have to wait. What do I have line of sight to? Nope, not you. Line of sight to you, though.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Might as well reload.
Nothing I can't do.
Be ready.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
And
Run
axe.
by Eric, the vital function successfully terminated.
We have line of sight
The
to you.
spiritual prognosis is favorable.
But of course,
There. That was useful. So he already has it. No, don't have the range for. Put it on. Now put it on yourself,
on it.
since you're the one closest to the action right now.
Anything else?
Yes, more analyze. And charge.
A tactically sound approach.
Yes, it is, actually. Ah.
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand.
What other enemies are still available? There's those two back there. Which we wouldn't get any sort of line of sight to. We have line of sight to him, I guess.
The enemies
Sure.
of the Emperor will be undone!
I guess reload, why not? Cabela, holy shit, you can move right now. Hey, go take them out, Jesus.
This goes against the tenets. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Won't have line of sight. It'll bring us closer, though.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Can I fall back now? What?
Got him.
My eyes are stinging like crazy. I'll need augments if this goes on much longer. And the voices are still howling. I can hear my little friends behind the door sniffing at this lens.
Shut off the
muttering
steam.
to it. I can sense its foul, clammy energy. A nasty piece of kit.
This construct and its intended purpose truly evoke nothing but horror.
Never doubt me.
We should deal with this.
The Emperor favors me today.
Argenta, go.
Duty prevails.
Hey, what's that?
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Never doubt me.
I'm always ready. A new challenge for me?
The wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack. The attack does not spend all of the wearer's M. Ooh, interesting. Brother Twilight and his people were unsuccessful. Dangerous enemy foiled their plans.
It's about time.
That wasn't so difficult.
What is that?
I see what others do not.
Oh, back up, please. We need to disarm.
The Emperor favors me today.
Done.
Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
15 armor against warp damage, huh? Interesting.
Follow my lead.
anything else? Yes, there's people here. Or at least the one guy.
Operation successful. This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I rise to the occasion.
Okay, so what did that do?
The machine gun grants me insight.
Victory awaits!
Operation successful.
Here. Let's look this up. Real quick. See if you can find it. Okay, it says that the rewards aren't even that good, but let's do it. Power the cogitator that is just to the
I
left
won't
of the
tolerate
safe.
weakness.
Where's the safe? Well, I suppose let's find out where we can power the cogitator. That would oh, here. Okay, well that's to the right of the safe, isn't it? Or is there another one? Oh, here's another thing though. That goes to the sewers.
A new challenge for me.
That's the only cogitator one I see. So okay, so power the cogitator.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Close the relay in the southwest corner of the room. What direction is what?
The machine god grants me insight.
Unlatch the dampener, the damper near the middle of the room. Distribute supply of the motive force.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Operation successful.
close the relay in the northeast corner. Go over here, I guess.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Unlock the safe at the terminal that is next to it. Okay, yeah. All we get is a hand flamer and a stub carbine, which we have a couple of. I'm not too worried about that anyway. Okay.
None shall stand in my way.
So there's the sewer, and then there's this door, which we haven't been. We'll see if something brings us to the sewer. Something's got to bring us to the sewer. So I honestly don't remember. I think those have to be like planetary forces because they're so well equipped. Yeah, they're not attacking
Arbitrators,
us.
secure perimeter. Formation 4755. Glato, heal.
Solomorn. His dog is good.
Dr. Exactant Solomon Antha of the Adeptus Arbates. State your name and the purpose of your stay on Rykad Minoris.
Adeptus Arbates, huh? Let's see. I am John Cradicus. I'm John Cradicus of Von Valancius, successor to the recently deceased Theodora Von Valancius. I've come to this world on personal business.
So, Theodora von Valancius is dead. I will deliver this tragic news to Marshal Strax. I honor the pact your predecessor made with the Adeptus Arbates. I won't keep you any longer.
What was the nature of the arrangement between the Arbates and Theodora?
Your predecessor made a formal alliance with us. She provided us with a headquarters on Dargonis and supported us in the collection and guarding of the Imperial Tithe on several occasions. We, in turn, assisted Lady Theodora in enforcing the law on the worlds under her control.
So what are you guys doing here? Gee, I wonder what they're doing here.
Removing obstructions to an official inquiry. My unit and I came here to investigate the disappearance of one particularly valuable ship, but the mutinous scum got in the way. Now we are having to deal with them too.
Oh, it's actually a coincidence. You know what the situation is?
Only that the governor is failing in his responsibilities. This is a planet-wide rebellion, and it reeks of madness, or worse, of witchcraft. The rebels are blinding both themselves and others, and their ravens are the most insane and unholy thing I've ever heard.
Let's see, are you not supposed to help the governor regain control? I thought that maintaining order was the foremost duty of any arbiter.
Not every uprising demands action by the Adeptus Arbates. For now, I'm simply assessing the situation, and if our investigation requires that the rebellion be crushed, then we will intervene. Still, the governor had best put a stop to this bedlam. He is not here to just sit and look pretty.
What's this about a missing ship?
It's about a tithe ship. A vessel loaded to the brim with planetary tithes, amassed over a considerable period, suddenly went dark as soon as it departed Rykad Minoris.
What does the tithe entail?
Resources that every world is under obligation to relinquish for the good of the Imperium. In the case of Rykad Minoris, they include the ceramite and explosive reagents produced on Rykadi Philia, armor glass, medical supplies, and guardsmen, a living tithe to be recruited into the regiments of the Astra Militarum. Cargo like that is particularly dangerous in the hands of heretics, as it can be easily converted into wealth or used for military purposes.
I suppose so. What do you intend to do next?
Fight our way to the Loco Administratum Palace and ascertain whether a fire or some other disaster hasn't destroyed the documents related to the investigation. I hope the clerks were smart enough to put the records before their lives. If the Emperor favors us, we will extract the data we need, or else interrogate the survivors before we pay a visit to the governor. The questions we have for him are beginning to pile up.
Cybermaster so Logrel leans forward somewhere to the side. Fires a shot in the same direction without even looking.
Arbitrators, eliminate the surviving rebels. Now is not the best time for conversations. With target practice standing around like this. Unless you have more questions, I will proceed with my assignments.
That is one fearsome-looking dog. I was impressed by his performance in
That
battle.
skirmish just now. Glato didn't even get to show off a tenth of what he is capable of. But he is quickly catching up with me for who's killed the most heretics today.
So the governor is a suspect?
Every citizen of this planet is a suspect. But Governor Medina is under particular scrutiny. Seizing the sacred tithe requires access to information, resources, and power. The governor fits that profile. Then there's this rebellion. Convenient. How many records and crucial witnesses do you think will be lost? Some people call it cover-up. I do not like how aptly this term describes the present situation.
I'm on my way to see the governor myself. You and your unit could accompany
I
me.
must refuse. Our mission and the Marshal's orders take priority, even over a request from an individual as empowered as you.
Sure.
May the Emperor
No
watch
questions.
over us. That way, this meeting won't be our last.
He must be new. I don't remember him.
It's about time.
The Arbitrator's arrival was certainly a welcome sight. Hopefully they will help to put things back in order around here.
Not happening, old man. All day.
Rebels. Some 10 people, children among them, are huddling together in fear. You see that half of them have black holes where their eyes used to be. Some maintain a gloomy silence. Others are wailing. Several armed insurgents are carefully watching over the terrified hostages, snapping every now and then at someone for shaking too much or crying too loudly. Come to your senses, Harold. Look what you're doing to your own family. You know, about 60, gray-haired but still strong, is kneeling before a stocky man with a thick, pure white beard stretching arms before him. Take pity on us. Let us go. Guessing this is Harold? Stop talking and embrace redemption. Our children have gained true sight while you still believe a lie. Who are you and why are you here? No, you tell me. Who are you and what are you doing with all these unfortunates? I'm the chief. My former name, Harold, is meaningless now. I'm a father leading his family to deliverance from woes, to salvation. Aurora has opened my eyes to the truth, and my children will see it. Harold, spare us. Spare your children. Layperson, cognition is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint and believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of the demagogic teachings that confused you meant to make a mockery of your deplorable intellect. To cast your own children into the thrall of heresy, to drown your progeny in this filth with your own hands. I remember when the Vizier used to sew our eyes shut so that his young spinners would see the truth. Our ritual was one of service to him. It is tempered and prepared us for our duty. What you are working here is a despicable heresy, a blasphemous mockery of our sacred disciplines. So these people are your family? All of my adopted and blood children are here. I raised them all as my own. Now I must protect them, help them see. What are you trying to save them from? At Aurora's behest. Aurora is a great prophet and a great warrior. Their face is shrouded, but their gaze pierces the veil of time and sees into the future. I always knew the governor's dogs were hiding the truth from us, and now the day has come. A prophet has come to Rykad Minoris and opened our eyes. The end of the world is coming. The final dawn, and only those who accept Aurora's truth will survive it. Let's see, Iconoclast. What you're doing is no salvation. Stop taking your fear out on the innocent. It will neither ease your suffering nor rid you of fear. All I wanted was to save. There's no washing the blood from your hands, but you could at least let us go, Errol. The ones you haven't mutilated yet. They lower their weapons, so what happens now? Yeah, unfortunately he's susceptible to corruption. But I gotta stay Iconoclast. So, there you go. Plus I destroyed at least one of the devices, the local device that they were using to...
Searching is my observance.
Level up. Who is this? Okay, so we are in order. Logic, tech use. I'm not worried about Imperial lore because we're gonna get Heinrichs who can fucking... just get his maximum. Pascal already has more logic. I could go Xenos... No, let's go Medicae. Actually, hold on, no. Let's go... Well, Pascal... Well, Pascal's not going to have... We're not focusing on that with Pascal, so... Sure, Xenos lore, why not? Intelligence, perception... Yeah, we want intelligence. Okay. Desolation. Yeah, let's go with Desolation. And then... Agility, toughness, strength. She does need more strength. Deal more damage. Dira. Can't do that one. Okay, what are you gonna do? I don't know how much longer she's gonna be in our... Well, we can switch people around, I guess. I guess just give her more awareness. Can never have too much of that. Intelligence, perception. Willpower is probably good. Stay on perception, that's fine. Perception. Definitely that one. Agility. Yeah, agility. That's fine. Ooh, that's not bad, actually. That would increase their Medicaid, so we'd have some, and she's going to be in our group, so yeah, we that way we'll have somebody with that skill. And agility, or do we want strength for damage? Agility is what they're saying, so we'll do that. And Pascal. Logic. And perception. Or no, wait, ballistic skill.
My Auspex has detected something.
Duty prevails.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Cast your eye there.
Those are down there. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's go back to where we came up, which was here. Or is it? Where does this bring us? Okay, but we took the other way through. Okay.
A new challenge for me? Halt! I noticed something.
Nothing escapes my sight. Never doubt me. See? Right there.
Jeez, lots of them.
The Emperor favors me today. Duty prevails. I better myself through my service.
Get rid of those, please.
The Emperor favors me today.
Oh, come on.
Never doubt me.
Follow my lead!
O Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Interesting. Here, I want to see something real quick. This is difficulty. This isn't what we're... No. I'm not seeing an option to leave this on.
None shall stand in my way.
That'll bring us back down. That's where we came up originally. The fuck? God, Jesus. Down here.
It's about time.
For what? That goes to the command center. That's where we are going next, I guess. This is blocked. Okay, that's where we're going.
What are all these enforcers and soldiers doing in this shelter? Why are they not on the streets fighting back against the enemies of humanity?
I presume it is because the governor does not wish to be without his personal guard, even behind the meter-thick walls of his bunker. Typical.
What's this? The cogitator looks a lot older and more worn than the ones next to it. However, it's evidently been well cared for. Numerous parts have been replaced, not a single key is jammed, and the fresh seals with the prayers of the Omnissiah adorn its surface. One of the side panels has been removed. Bundles of gold-notched cables run from inside to a small data crypt that was connected only a short while ago. Screen says waiting access code. Pascal, do your thing. You have bypassed the security layers. Cogitator is ready to reveal its secrets. Sacred Computation 782M5M. Upon Logis Abel's orders, the archives of every augur station of Rykad Minoris and the two primary satellites of Rykad Star have been queried. Said satellites are named Magos Maruf and Zafire the Keen, after two great champions of faith, whose external cogitators were placed inside the satellite's cores after their shells perished. The purpose of the sacred computation requested by the Logis is to uncover the external influence behind the ongoing insurgency. Computation result positive. Multiple instances of interference and malfunction detected, suggesting that the ships moving across the system deliberately blinded the Sacred Augur's eyes. The first of these ships is thought to have arrived 2 Rykad Minoris cycles ago, early in the winter. The most recent one arrived a month ago. Logis Abel's conclusion: the insurrection on the planet had been long in the making, with the participation of external actors. It is alleged that 2 cycles ago, Aurora arrived in the Rykad system, the rumored unholy prophet of the insurgents. Subsequent ship movements can be attributed to weapons deliveries. But what is the nature of their activity near Rykad Philia? Governor Medina's attention must be drawn to, and then it cuts off. Recent observations. Satellite Magos Maruf reports that the ship has translated into the system. Its signature is consistent with the records of the flagship of a rogue trader dynasty, House von Valencius. Satellite Zafira the Keen reports that a ship drifting nearby has hurriedly sped away. The ship had sent an encrypted Vox transmission to the insurgent-controlled areas of the surface of Rykad Minoris. Another transmission was directed to planetoid Rykadi Philia. Both transmissions were signed Brother Twilight. The contents cannot be encrypted. Let's see. This entry contains planet-side coordinates marked as Heavy Augur Station jamming, possibly hidden insurgent base? Ooh, okay. Hopefully that marked on our map.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Anything else before we talk to the governor here? No, it don't look like. Okay. If I saw Ricardia Medea, seen Abelard before, Sarian. Governor Medina. My greetings. Then the governor notices Cabela's closed and his eyes go wide. He asks, this woman, she is your bodyguard, I presume? Or is she here to... I'm not seeing the convoy I'd sent to meet you. What happened? Do they fail to find and escort you? If that is so, I promise their punishment will be swift and severe. A curious exchange of pleasantries. Is there some kind of discord between you and Abelard? No, of course not. An old misunderstanding. Over a century old by now. It isn't worth your time, Lord Captain. The convoy was ambushed and massacred. The only surviving soldier turned out to be a traitor and was personally executed by me. That is an outrage. I'll have the personnel vetting procedure changed immediately. The slightest suspicion will be grounds for arrest. Your Lordship, before we proceed with discussing the matters that are of interest to you, there is a question I feel compelled to ask. It was only recently that Lady Theodora was the head of House von Valencius. I have received no word of her demise. How is it that you are the rogue traitor? Let's see. My esteemed predecessor died at the hands of cultists. May the Emperor incinerate their souls. Rogue traitor von Valencius slain. Unthinkable. Please accept my deepest and most sincere condolences, Your Lordship. Do not hesitate to let me know how I might help. Let's see. I need fresh crew to replace those killed in the attack on the ship, and I need material compensation. Of course, Your Lordship. You will be compensated for any losses, and I'll see to it personally that your ship's holds are filled with the finest goods from my personal reserves. Excellent, Your Lordship. A rogue trader has no use for leniency. I can offer you several thousand fine, obedient servants. However, I'm sad to inform you that I won't be able to do it until we've dealt with the insurgency on the bull, obviously. I'm sure you won't have to wait long. The rabble will soon be duly punished for their heretical scheming. Are you so confident that you'll crush the insurrection soon? My own impression has been the exact opposite. Is that so? I'd like to hear your reasoning. Signs of indoctrination. The riders are too well organized, too well informed, too well armed. There are signs of indoctrination into heretical beliefs. They are clearly being directed by someone competent and charismatic. Governor, you are dealing with an arch-enemy cult that is growing at an alarming rate. All right. Perhaps I've underestimated the mutiny, writing it off as the rabble's usual nonsense. However, If it does involve corruption, an underground cult, this needs to be investigated. I'll assign additional resources to it and take the issue seriously. You have my word. Let's see. I wish to commend the courage of one of your officers, Sergeant Malgar. He and his soldiers valiantly defend the starport. A sergeant who managed to impress a person of such noble standing will be recommended for decoration. Let's see. My kinsman, Colonel Voitvir von Valancius, has betrayed our dynasty and the Imperium. If he's hiding in this system, I want him handed over to me. Voitvir is a traitor? Well, any family, however noble, has an unworthy scion or two. Naturally, we will surrender him should we find him within my jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I have no information regarding his location. However, we have a cogitator here at the command center. It's connected to the data crypt from Logus. Is it Logis or Logus? I don't know. I'm going to say Logus. Logus Abel's Sanctum. It aggregated all the Lex Mechanic reports. Unfortunately, the access prayer for it is unknown to me. If you manage to convince this stubborn machine, you might learn something about his movements. I hesitate he fled from you on a ship, not a pair of wings. Heinrich von Kalox from the Inquisition. Is he here? I do. Master von Kalox has left for the hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium. It's an ancient monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I don't know what his objectives are. Needless to say, insurgent activity has been observed in the monastery's vicinity. But I suppose that's too petty a problem for an agent of the Most Holy Inquisition. Besides, I've already sent a small detachment of reinforcements there. The weapon the insurgents were using to shoot down shuttles over the city has been destroyed. Now nothing is preventing you from returning to your ship. If you wish to find Master von Kalox, you should go to the Cenobium of the Adeptus Mechanicus. On behalf of the Priesthood of Mars, I, Magos Haneaman, am officially initiating my participation in the operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and assure myself that it is under zero risk of falling into heretical hands. According to the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation, my tech comrades were supposed to lock the monastery gates against lay people and activate the traps. I deemed optimal that an ordained Mago should provide his assistance. I categorically object. As much as I respect the sanctity of your monastery, I have on my hands a whole capital that needs to be attended by the Omnissiah's servants. We have lost many eminent tech priests. Incidentally, one of them perished in the same monastery. Mechanical failures could occur at any moment. Putting it bluntly, you may consider yourself forcibly recruited into the city's defense forces. Let's see. The Magos is part of my retinue. You have no right to give him orders. You mistake me for a fool. I know that he arrived separately from you, and I would bet my life that no... The governor's voice dies down in the low growl of a drilling mechadendrite. Its tip is directed straight at the bridge of his nose. He clears his throat. So this is the negotiation technique you have resorted to. Do you think this is the first time I've been threatened with a weapon? No, but this could be your last. By hearing I am heading to the monastery because I must. Is that clear? Abundantly so, Magos. It would be my pleasure to assist the Omnissiah in reaching the sanctum. Your cooperation, your lordship. As compensation for your consideration of my request, I, Magos Haneaman, officially undertake to accompany you to the Rykad system in the role of bodyguard and to protect you at all costs until your life's functions cease, but only within the limits of the Rykad system. You're Haneaman? Glad you're alive. Wish to know more about the monastery. Cenobium has been run by the Adeptus Mechanicus ever since the colony was founded. The sacred reactor guarded by its priest powers the entire planet. I can say no more. It is a forbidden place that even I've only been allowed to visit once. Obviously we're not going to shell the monastery. What's so special about this place, Pascal? I've never been there before, but I would presume that the sacred relic of the reactor is capable of great destruction should it end up in the heretical hands. The fury of the freed machine spirits, once released from the sacred circuit, will destroy everything around them. The degree of damage inflicted may render the world of Rykad Minoris uninhabitable. Heresy must be purged from those blessed halls. I declare any desecrator who defiles the relic's power a Category 3 blasphemer, deserving of immediate execution. What has perplexed you about my companion's name? According to the reports we've received, Logus Abel Haneaman set off for the hallowed electrodynamic cenobium a short while before it was stormed. I'm glad to find out that you're safe. Perhaps you possess some information on Master von Kalox? My name is Pascal Haneaman, not Abel. I know nothing about such a person. What do you know about this Abel? I've never met him in person. That esteemed Logus supervised the work of Rykad Minoris' Lex Mechanics for many years. However, he rarely left his cyber chapel, and I never had the honor of making his acquaintance. A true anchorite. Why did he fly to the monastery? That seems suspicious. When a Logus of the Adeptus Mechanicus wants to go somewhere, you don't ask why. Where can I get more information? I would have suggested that you inspect the esteemed Logus's sanctum, but it was destroyed by the rebels. We recovered several data crypts and connected them to the cogitators at the command post. They might provide us some information. That name might have been used as a signal intelligible only to its intended recipient. In that case, its bearer might be Archimagos Amarnat, initiating an investigation and data collection procedure. I can hear my friend's snide whispers through the door. Be careful on your search, Magos. If you stare into a shattered mirror for too long, you might see yourself in it, in every shard at once. Mending it is that much more of a tainted affair then. The new reflection is death-like. Let's see, is there anything else I can do on this planet? There is a Navis Nobilite station in the system, but those hermits don't do business with anyone. Not even I have been invited on board. However, they've been known to make exceptions for members of rogue trader families. Perhaps they will take one for you. Oh. Whoa. Here he comes. Governor Benita, in the name of the Lex Imperialis, I, Proctor Solomorn Anthar, arrest you on suspicion of involvement in the theft of the shipment of the Imperial Tithe. Taking into account the state of emergency on this planet, I will permit you to retain your authority under my direct supervision. From this time forth, you will give the Adeptus Arbites your full cooperation, in particular by transferring command of the strike groups and other resources to me. Arrest me? Transfer my resources? Your demands undermine my efforts to suppress the rebellion. Excuse me, Proctor, but this accusation of stealing the sacred tithe is simply... Fine guilt only adds to the suspicions against you, Governor. Now let us go over everything one more time. The tithe was stolen from your world. You are culpable for this incident, whether you are personally involved or not. You will provide the resources I requested without objection, as this measure serves to re-establish control over the planet. Comply, or I will consider your refusal an obstruction of the investigation and take steps accordingly. I have left with no other option than to obey your will. As his law-abiding servant, I honor the word of the Lex Imperialis. This is Lordship's name, it is. I would never think to oppose a servant of the Lex. In that case, please accommodate yourself, Proctor, but before I give you access codes, I must give a protracted self-exonerating statement. There's no need. All information required of you will be obtained during questioning, without witnesses, be it your personal guard or the rogue trader. Just you, me, and Glado. So, what is your plan, Proctor? Stop the heretics from taking over the starport and other locations critical to the investigation. At the same time, we will crush the heretics' resistance. Most of them are hiding among the commoners, and a series of concentrated strikes against the residential districts and infirmaries will send them running. That is when we'll finish off the rebel carrion. Jesus. Blood of the throne. I will be governing over nothing but ruins and corpses by the time you're done. Have faith in my methods, Governor. I'm not going to depopulate your world. After all, I need to be able to continue paying the tithe. Why do you think the rebels are hiding among the civilians? They could have shelters everywhere. I know this from a few intercepted Vox exchanges and a couple of scumbags we've interrogated. First and foremost, I know from experience. Such mutinous rabble always feeds off its families and associates. will also provide a source of recruits to support its ranks. And of course, there's the heretics' contemptible habit of using the local population as a shield. Flush them out of the nest and starve them of resources. Killing innocents is unacceptable, even for the sake of saving the world. Aversion to collateral damage is a weakness that heretics exploit to the fullest. While you stand here pitying and hesitating, the enemy is busy fortifying their positions and replenishing their losses. Stalling dictated by mercy only magnifies the damage this world will suffer. Well, I guess I wish you luck in your investigation, Proctor.
A new challenge for me?
Anything else we can talk to you about? No. Okay, well now we can go to this. Cannot see the secret design, but I can sense it, shackled in stasis. The mind of the initiated are slumbering in the neural harness of their vows. I am registering an impulse of change. I surmise a potential influence on the stasis of the secret design. There came a time when the spiral was turned into a circle, but the cycle can be discontinued. The revelation granted by the Omnicide to Logus Abel in the course of his data meditation has been recorded verbatim. Logus Abel is seeking an audience with the venerable Dar Impulse 4 or Dar Impulse 6, who may assist in interpreting the revelation. A request has been sent to the governor's palace for a shuttle flight to the electrodynamic Zenobium. A message has also been sent to the Furibunda system. The cycle can be discontinued. I recognize the words. I believe I know the intended recipient of the message on the Furibunda system. It was me. Omnicide, grant me the wisdom to fathom this mystery. Okay, well.
None shall stand in my way.
Guess we're done here for now. Void ship. We've got injuries, so we need to get back to the ship. To the bridge. What time is it? Oh, we're approaching 11 o'clock. I think we've got to end it here. Yeah, I think we've got to end it here for now. And we'll talk to some of these people. Some of the new guys. We'll talk to everyone again and see if there's anything new with them. Okay, so that's all for today. So next time on Rogue Trader, you will catch up with everyone on the ship. Probably explore the ship a little bit. We might go do the thing where we meet up with the Vizier for Cabela thing. Anyway, we're gonna explore the ship a bit more. Definitely. So, as usual, this is John Crate signing out.